I made A Whole Lot More after being in a car accident, and I was on crutches for a couple years, and I really got a temporary window and insight into how people with disabilities live. And specifically, the more research I did, I really found that people with disabilities are fairly isolated from the working world. And it became my mission to try and do something about that and make a film that really sort of highlights that issue.
The Wall Street Journal wrote an article about us, and Victor read the article and called, and I thought it was a joke. He said he was a film producer from London, asked if he could do a film, and he said, "Here's my information, look me up, I'll call you back." So we talked a little bit, and he flew in a few days later and spent 3 days at our facilities and with me, and we decided to move forward on the film.
I just fell in love with the footage, and Victor is such a wonderful human being. And his story is pretty interesting because you may have heard a lot of people say, there but for the grace of whomever, we all could have disability. We all could be in a situation in a million years we wouldn't have thought. And that's what happened to Victor. He had a bad injury and he was unable to walk for about a year, and he saw life. It changed his life. He saw it totally differently and empathetically. And I just thought that he came from such a pure and genuine place of really wanting to make a difference. So here I am.
I think really, if you talk about the film, you talk a film about just three kind of really interesting characters, really interesting individuals. And then it just so happens that the sum of their experience adds up to a commentary about the working world for people with disabilities and how people with disabilities are often excluded from jobs.
People are afraid of differences. They're afraid to be near people who they can't relate to. And so in the documentary, you move past the tremendous struggle to speech and the contortion of the body and the difficulty that as an example, one fellow has due to cerebral palsy. And he can only communicate with assistive technology, so you're reading what he's saying. And you hear him say, "I want to work." And you realize he can, he does, his aspirations are the same as ours. And this is so important, so people will think about hiring people with disabilities.
These individuals want to work. They want to be able to support themselves. They want to be able to contribute. They want to have friends in the community. They want to be accepted by the community. And a lot of those opportunities are lacking.
All people have that right to be employed and work.